mean, we on March 1st, you hear me?
I'm gonna beat his.
Can't
y'all
do
talk.
Wait.
Y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a if y'all is quiet, if y'all is loud.
They got the whole hood over there.
I don't give a fuck.
Y'all
none
can
of
do
that.
whatever
I don't care
y'all
about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
The rematch is locked for August 16th, and Gervonta made one thing clear in the face-off. He's not coming to box, he's coming to knock Lamont out cold. No games, no respect, just a warning. He looked Lamont dead in the eye and promised it won't go the distance. And just when you thought Gervonta couldn't get more direct, he dropped a brutal shot right to Lamont's pride. He stated, a rude awakening for sure. He's just doing what he has to do, trying to psych himself out for the fight and things like that. But come on, the fight is all about skill versus skill, and who has the better skill that night is going to be the victorious person. Gervonta didn't just talk, he tore Lamont's confidence apart. He sees the act, the fake hype, the mental games, and he's not impressed. To him, this isn't about hype, it's about humiliation. When the bell rings, it won't be a fight, it'll be an education. Lamont isn't ready for what's coming. Gervonta is not stepping in to compete, he's stepping in to dismantle. This isn't business, it's a statement. But Lamont Roach isn't backing down. He stepped into the spotlight and made it clear he's embracing the fire.
It's kind of his show. I'm the villain, and I'm definitely here to play a damn good villain role. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
He knows the crowd may be against him, but that's exactly how he wants it. Lamont's not trying to be liked, he's here to be feared. He's stepping into enemy territory with a grin, ready to flip the script. In his mind, Gervonta's show is the perfect stage for a brutal upset. This isn't just a fight, it's a mission, and Lamont is coming with bad intentions. He wants to silence the hype and steal the night. For him, this is personal, and he's ready to bring the storm. And if anyone was still questioning Lamont's mindset, he shut it all down with one bold statement. No fluff, no fake confidence, just pure belief in what he's about to do. He stated, I'm really him. I bring any type of smoke to anything in my way. I am him in that ring. This wasn't just some throwaway line, it was a message. Lamont truly believes he's built for this moment. He's not showing up to play it safe or steal rounds. He's coming to take over. You can hear it in his voice. He's done talking. He's ready to go through anyone in his path. Gervonta might be the favorite, but Lamont is treating this like destiny. He's not here to be part of the story. He's here to change it. But Gervonta wasn't done talking. He leaned in with calm confidence and made it crystal clear how this ends.
If I get him where I need him to be, he's gonna sleep for sure. Soften him up.
This wasn't hype, it was a promise. Gervonta spelled out exactly what he plans to do. Break Lamont down piece by piece, then shut the lights off. He didn't need to raise his voice or put on a show. His tone said it all. He's not looking for a decision, he's hunting a finish. You could tell he's already visualized it in his head. Just when it seemed like Gervonta had emptied the clip, he fired off one more message, aimed straight at Lamont's mindset.
Hopefully, he come prepared mentally and physically. I mean, when it was my time to shine, I definitely was, I had to shine. It was like, put up or go home.
There was no trash talk here, just a clear challenge. Gervonta wants Lamont to show up ready. No excuses, no second chances. He's been under the lights, and he knows what it takes when everything's on the line. For him, it was always about showing up and delivering. Now he's daring Lamont to do the same, because when the moment comes, there's no hiding. Only those built for pressure will survive. And in Gervonta's eyes, this is where boys get separated from men. He stated, he got great power. I feel like he a sharp fighter all around the board, somebody that you can't sleep on. It was a rare moment of respect, but it came with edge. Gervonta knows Lamont's dangerous, and that's exactly why he's locking in harder. He's not taking this lightly. He's treating Lamont like a real threat. But make no mistake, recognizing Lamont's skill doesn't mean fear. It means Gervonta's coming even sharper, because when a killer respects you, it's not kindness, it's preparation, and that's what makes him lethal. Even Gervonta's own team knows what's at stake. His longtime trainer Barry Hunter didn't sugarcoat it when talking about the challenge ahead.
That this is no easy fight. He's very skilled, and I'm gonna go on the line and say this may be the most skillful person that Tank has faced thus far.
Coming from someone who's seen every round of Gervonta's career, the words carried weight. Barry isn't hyping the fight, he's being real. He's watched Lamont up close and knows this won't be a walk in the park. If anything, he sees Lamont as the most complete fighter they've faced so far, and that says a lot. It's a warning to fans expecting an easy night, and a reminder that Gervonta will need to be at his absolute best. No shortcuts, no coasting. This one demands everything he's got, round by round. Lamont wasn't done painting the picture either. He broke it down in his own words. Why this fight won't just be big, it'll be unforgettable.
I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
He sees something in Gervonta, a bit of that mean streak that's going to make this clash explode. Lamont isn't coming to run or play it safe. He's promising action, pressure, and bad intentions from the opening bell. For him, this fight is either going to be a war fans talk about for years, or it's going to be a brutal one-sided beatdown. And in his mind, he's ready to deliver both. There's no middle ground, only chaos or domination. He's not just making bold claims. Lamont Roach is backing every word with relentless work in the gym. No shortcuts, no staged moments, just raw effort and full focus. And on the other side, Gervonta isn't just responding, he's setting the bar even higher. While the noise keeps growing, he's in the gym doing what he does best, breaking things down before the fight even begins. The speed, the power, the focus, every second of his training feels like a preview of what's coming. Gervonta isn't here to warm up, he's here to dominate. His movement is sharp, his punches are explosive, and his eyes never drift from the goal. This isn't training, it's a countdown, and when the cage door closes, he's ready to end it before anyone can even settle in. He's not just preparing for a fight, he's preparing for a statement. And just as Gervonta's camp looks dialed in, voices from outside the ring are starting to weigh in. One of them is Shakur Stevenson, someone who knows the game at the highest level.
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left, so he better be on his A game.
Shakur didn't hold back. He sees what everyone else might be ignoring. This rematch is dangerous. Lamont isn't just another challenger, he's a threat with the tools to flip the script. Shakur's warning isn't out of hate, it's out of respect for what Lamont brings. He's been watching closely and he knows that one mistake could cost Gervonta everything. It's not about hype anymore, it's about staying sharp when the whole world expects you to win. Shakur knows pressure can crack even the best. And while the fight world debates what's coming, some of the biggest voices in combat sports are showing love. Joe Rogan, who's seen legends rise and fall, gave his take on Gervonta.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I think that guy is so unusual. His style so unusual and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early round, but he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
Joe didn't hold back his admiration. He's been following Gervonta's journey closely. What stood out to him wasn't just the knockouts, but how different Gervonta is from the rest. The way he moves, the way he thinks, the way he finishes, it's all sharp, unpredictable, and dangerous. Joe sees something rare in him, something that sets him apart from the typical fighter, and when someone like Rogan speaks that highly, the fight world listens. But it wasn't just Gervonta who caught Rogan's eye. After watching Lamont in action, even he had to give credit where it was due. He stated, "I had never seen Lamont fight before, but I'm a big fan now." That one line says a lot. Joe Rogan doesn't hand out praise unless it's earned, and Lamont earned it. His grit, his skill, his presence in the ring turned heads fast. It's not easy to win over someone who's seen every type of fighter walk through the ropes. But Lamont did just that. He's forcing people to pay attention, even those who weren't looking his way before. And now, more than ever, he's being seen as a real problem, not just for Gervonta, but for the whole division. And then came one of the most honest takes yet. From someone who lives and breathes the fight game, Greg Hackett, a veteran voice in boxing, broke it all down without bias. He's seen the first clash, studied the moves, and he's not leaning either way.
You got to learn from the first fight. You got to learn from the first fight, and you got to bring something different. But at the same time, you still got to be careful. That goes for both sides. You can't pick a winner. The fight was too good. You can't pick a winner. I see where Lamont neutralized Tank, and I see where Tank neutralized Lamont. Somebody gotta go even further. This might be one of them Jones, man. We might see 3 of these. No bullshit. We might see 3 of these Jones.
Greg laid it out straight. This rematch is wide open. He saw how both fighters had moments where they shut the other down. No one dominated, no one coasted. If anything, the first fight proved how evenly matched these two are. That's why this one feels bigger, because now someone has to separate themselves. Both guys need to come back with something new, something sharper. And if this one's anything like the last, we might not be done after 2. This could turn into a full-blown trilogy. And just when the debate felt split down the middle, legendary trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas weighed in with high praise. Known for his sharp breakdowns and no-nonsense takes, Atlas didn't hold back when describing what makes Gervonta special. His words weren't hype, they were a technical assessment from someone who's seen it all.
He's a tremendous complete fighter, puncher, fighter, inside, outside. He's patient, he's responsible defensively, he's got fast hands, he puts punches together, he goes to the body net. He's all of that. He can counterpunch, he can set traps, all of that.
Teddy called Gervonta what most fighters dream of being, complete. He broke down his skills piece by piece, his patience, his defense, his speed, his timing. Gervonta isn't just a knockout artist, he's a thinker, a strategist, a technician. He can fight inside, outside, and knows how to control the pace. He doesn't just react, he sets traps and punishes mistakes. According to Teddy, that level of skill is what separates great fighters from dangerous ones. And in his eyes, Gervonta checks every box. And if there was any doubt about Gervonta's place in boxing's future, a legend stepped in to clear it. Bernard Hopkins, Hall of Famer, former undisputed champ, and one of the sport's most respected minds, gave Gervonta the nod. And when B-Hop speaks, the fight world listens.
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he needs to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time, accomplish the highest goal that you can accomplish. And also, one ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that, in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation.
Hopkins didn't just praise Gervonta's skills, he spoke about his legacy. He sees something lasting in him, something that goes beyond highlight reels. According to Bernard, Gervonta has the tools, the mindset, and the resume to be remembered among the greats. He called him a future Hall of Famer, not just for what he's done, but for what's still coming. And while Gervonta is earning praise from legends, Lamont Roach is keeping it real with himself. In a moment of honesty, he opened up about what went wrong and what needs to change. It wasn't excuses, it was accountability.
It'd definitely be based off of, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta put myself, it's gonna be based on my training camp. I have to push myself a little harder if that didn't get me the win. And I have room. I definitely have room. I'm not gonna lie, I have room.
Lamont admitted that if he wants a different result, it starts with him. He looked back at the first fight and owned it, saying his camp didn't push him hard enough. But this time, he's ready to go further. He knows there's another level he can reach, and he's not hiding from it. That kind of self-awareness is rare. It means he's not just hoping for a win, he's building one. With that mindset, he's coming in dangerous. And when a fighter starts with honesty, he usually ends with fire. He's not chasing a rematch, he's chasing redemption. And this time, time, he's making sure nothing gets left in the tank. And if anyone thinks Lamont Roach is underestimating Gervonta after their first fight, they've got it all wrong. In a brutally honest moment, Lamont gave credit where it was due and set the record straight. He didn't sugarcoat a thing.
Some more gears. 100% for a fact. I think he might have some more gears, but I fought the best Gervonta that night. I don't want people to get it misconstrued or whatever the case may be. He's a hell of a fighter. Hell of an IQ, great punching power, good speed, and really good boxing ability. A lot of people underrate that. Don't think because of what I did, y'all think y'all can just go in there and think y'all can have the same night, you know what I'm saying, or do the same thing. He still will go upside your head and crack you, and you know what I'm saying, you might end up on the floor. Everybody not built the same. And that's what people getting messed up. A lot of people talking down like, oh, he did it. Well, some, because he still got a super fan base that's saying that he's going to take my head off and damn near kill me in a rematch. But they like, don't get it. He did a whole lot of things that was good in that fight.
Lamont said it himself. He fought the best version of Gervonta that night and still believes Tank has more to show. He praised Gervonta's fight IQ, speed, power, and underrated boxing ability. But his message wasn't just respect, it was a warning to the rest of the division. Just because he made it look competitive doesn't mean others can do the same. Lamont knows what it took to survive in there, and he knows most won't make it out the same. He's seen the danger up close, and he's reminding everyone that Gervonta's still a killer, no matter how the first fight looked. And just when you think Lamont's being all respectful, he flips the switch. In another interview, he let the world know exactly what kind of energy he's bringing into the rematch. No filters, no hesitation, just the raw mindset of a man ready for war.
I'm gonna try. I don't give a fuck if a heavyweight was in there. I'm trying to knock them out. It's just the hurt business. I ain't going in there to play, you know what I'm saying, pity pat. And everybody know boxing can't change with one punch. I'm not saying I'm going there steamrolling. I'm not saying he's shitty. I'm not saying he don't got no chin. I'm saying I'm going in there, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going in there to do something. I'm going in there to win. I'm going, like, you gotta have that, man. If you don't, you're in the wrong sport.
Lamont made it clear, he's not coming to box safe, he's coming to hurt someone. He said it doesn't matter who's standing in front of him, even if it was a heavyweight, he's trying to knock them out. This isn't about playing it smart and safe, it's about making a statement. He knows what this sport is, and he's not pretending it's anything else. Boxing is the hurt business, and he's showing up with bad intentions. He's not downplaying Gervonta's skills or chin, he's just focused on what he's coming to do, and that's to win violently. If there's one thing you can't question about Lamont Roach, it's his mindset. No fear, no backpedaling, just a fighter living for the moment. Lamont didn't just talk like a contender, he talked like a man obsessed with proving he belongs at the top.
That's just how I'm wired, bro. I ain't never backed down from nothing. I damn sure ain't never wanted to come second to anything. So why would it change here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to be the best. Competition is my thing. I think my life revolves around competition. Now that I think about it.
He said it straight. He's never backed down from anything in his life, and this fight is no different. Second place has never been an option for him, and it's not starting now. Lamont lives for competition. It's not just part of his life, it's the center of it. Everything he does, every move he makes is about being better than the man across from him. That kind of drive doesn't fade under pressure, it thrives in it. And that's exactly what makes him dangerous. The rematch between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis isn't just another fight. It's personal, it's intense, and it's unpredictable. Both fighters have something to prove, and neither is backing down. Gervonta is coming in focused, sharp, and deadly, ready to remind the world why he's one of boxing's most feared names. Lamont, on the other hand, has shown growth, hunger, and a mindset that says he's not just here to compete, he's here to take over. So what do you think? Will Gervonta prove he's levels above, or will Lamont shock the world with a breakout performance? Is this going to be fight of the year or the start of a trilogy? Who leaves with the win and who leaves with regrets? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more videos like this.